Despite their loyalty to the Sith's galactic domination and role in the Great Jedi Purge following Order 66, the Star Wars Inquisitors weren't replaced after they died. Inquisitors belong to the Inquisitorius, also known as the Inquisitorius Program or Order of Inquisitors, an organization of Force-sensitive agents who served the Sith. They were governed by Sith apprentice Darth Vader and led by their highest-ranking member and former Jedi Temple Guard, the Grand Inquisitor. Inquisitors were Force-sensitive beings who began their training as Jedis before turning to the dark side of their own volition or being forced into servitude. Darth Sidious even referred to them as slaves to the light side once, now awake. In addition to hunting the remaining Jedi, Inquisitors were tasked with tracking Force-sensitive children for Project Harvester so they could be raised under the Empire's command. Only 11 Inquisitors have appeared in Star Wars canon, though the reference book Star Wars, Absolutely Everything You Need to Know, updated and expanded alludes to there potentially being 12 in total. For years, Inquisitors played pivotal roles in Star Wars, Rebels, the video game Star Wars Jedi, Fallen Order and even the Star Wars, Darth Vader, Dark Lord of the Sith comics. Contrasting other persistent Star Wars orders like the Jedi, the Sith, and the Mandalorians, all canon Inquisitors are presumed to have died and were never replaced. What happened to the Inquisitorius in Star Wars? The Inquisitorius was largely killed off during unsuccessful missions. The last remaining Inquisitors were taken down by the Spectres, the Ghost Team, a rebel cell including Jedi Kanan Jarrus and his apprentice, Rebels Ezra Bridger, both closely affiliated with former Jedi Padawan Ahsoka Tano and former Sith Lord Darth Maul. The final Inquisitors, the fifth brother, seventh sister, and eighth brother, were killed by Maul and Jarrus in Star Wars, Rebels, during the Battle of Malachor. This resulted in the effective dissolution of the Inquisitorius long before the prequel trilogy takes place. One reason why the Inquisitors often failed their missions is reminiscent of why the Rule of Two was created for the Sith. Much like the Sith, Inquisitors had a tendency to selfishly work against each other, leading to infighting and prioritizing personal desires above the collective goals of their order. This was proven ineffective, plausibly explaining why the Inquisitors were not replaced. As the Inquisitors were also former Jedi, Order 66's eradication of the Jedi made it challenging to find replacements. While the Force-sensitive children from Project Harvester were potential candidates, it would have taken years to train them to the level of skill needed to fulfill the Empire's missions. Due to their many failed assignments, the Inquisitors were essentially replaced by Darth Maul earlier in Star Wars canon. Later, the Grand Master foreshadowed Darth Vader's rising, hinting Vader would be even more dangerous than what the Jedi had already faced. With the Empire's worthier players like Maul and Darth Vader to do its bidding, the Inquisitors became obsolete. The Jedi Order was believed to be largely extinct, with any survivors now in hiding and presenting no threat. As such, there was no need for more dark side-wielding adversaries. It's also possible that the Inquisitors were simply written out of the franchise because they weren't around in the Star Wars prequel trilogy. However, theories speculate some Inquisitors may have survived outside the canon, similar to how more Jedi survived Order 66 than originally thought. Key release dates: Rogue Squadron release date 2023 12/22,